What's happening? Crypto fam, happy Saturday. Hope you had a good week. Hope the start of your weekend's been good. Welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott, and whether you're watching on IGTV, Facebook or YouTube, it is a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to view the content. Today, I basically just wanted to talk about how much blockchain and DLT is actually going to change the world, and the majority of the world, if we're being perfectly fucking honest, is just asleep to it. And sit this bus stop. Fuck it, I'm out on a little walk. Some people just missed the fucking point, right? So let me break it down. The monetary system currently being changed. The current monetary system is currently being changed. It's going on to DLT, it's going on to blockchain technology, ILP, Internet of Value, call it what you want, but it's fucking changing. People talking about being able to get rid of banks and being able to get rid of governments and stuff like that, getting rid of the banks, toppling governments, blah, blah, blah. They're a little bit deluded, but they're not entirely wrong. We ain't getting rid of banks. Get that out your head. You ain't getting rid of banks, but banks are about to drastically change. They said they're going to evolve into something completely new, completely different to what we know as a bank today. Still do similar things as what the bank does today, as in transfer value for people, but through the Internet of Value, there will generally just be liquidity pools along with custodial services which ensure any assets they store. Basically, secure, store and insure. I imagine the slogan will be, we will store, secure and insure your digital assets. Interesting. So that's the banks to me. The banks just become big exchanges, big insurance brokers and major players in the Internet of Value, really. Basically on-demand liquidity in it. It's X-Rapid. So we need this stable Internet Value for on-demand liquidity. But like I say, if you think the monetary system is the be-all and end-all of what blockchain technology is going to do, you're vastly missing the bigger picture. So if we forget monetary policy and the banking system and all that, and we just imagine it's 2030. Just imagine it's 2030 now and the Internet of Value is stable as fuck. XRP's at 10k, Bitcoin's at 1 million, Ethereum's fucking 250k, fuck not, or a milli, do you know what I mean, 100 grand, fuck knows what it's going to be like in 2030, but there's going to be quadrillions worth of value on that blockchain. Not only that, the next generation then begins to understand consensus. Now let's just have a little chat about consensus. Not digital, not DLT consensus, just consensus. Scientific communities used it for decades, if not centuries, getting people in a room to all agree on a certain theory and tests and results, and they come to a consensus. And then they move forward in agreement with said consensus. You don't always get what you want, but you get what the masses want. Moving forward with blockchain in the voting system, I want you to ask yourself a serious question, and it doesn't matter if you're not in the UK, just imagine you are, or you're in a democratic country that has a House of Commons. Imagine a few centuries ago, the people of your country were being raided for taxes off soldiers of the monarch, and a monarch they very rarely saw, especially if you lived in Manchester and up north. You never saw that fucker down in London. What the fuck? Taking our taxes. We want a voice. So they give them a voice in the House of Commons, and the monarch makes the House of Lords, and the rest is fucking political history, I suppose. But it can't carry on the way it's carrying on, can it? We can't carry on with corrupt politicians. Brexit's a shambles. We can't carry on with corrupt judges and corrupt police officers. It's a fucking shambles. We can't carry on with people breaking the fucking law just because they feel like it, and someone else gets hurt, or worse, dead. Now, when you start talking about people losing family members and people getting raped and all that, it needs to fucking stop. And if technology can do it, I believe they will. Now, when I talk about certain points of technology being implemented, now don't bite me fucking head off, but the chip in the hand, the chip in your left hand, not your right hand, the chip in your left hand. I do not think for 1 minute they'll force that on people. No, people are going to request it because you on the other side of the camera and me and every other fucker can't think of a better way to stop rapists. Can't think of a better way to make sure no one murders. Can't think of a better way to keep fucking crime down. I've got a better way. Let's raise kids fucking better, but it doesn't always work like that, does it? Oh, I've been in trouble myself for theft. I robbed off the fucking council. Rehabilitated now, so remember that. Rehabilitated. Gino DeCampo's a thief, and he's a celebrity chef now, so yeah, remember that. But what I'm getting at, basically, before they end up running the video down, is once voting for your local laws, your main government, whatever, is on blockchain. We've all got digital IDs and we can all just ping the phone out and boom, boom, boom. Politicians just become idea men and women. Idea people. Excuse me. I.e., they come up, one of them down there in the House of Commons comes up with an idea. Another one has a different idea. So they introduce it to the masses and the public, and we all vote on what it is through our phones. We reach a pre-decided consensus number, whether it's 51%, 60%, 70%, 80%, I don't give a fuck. But we do a pre-decided consensus number to meet consensus. You're 51, 55% and fucking done. That is a majority. Done. We reach 55% and anything goes through, ping, ping, ping. We could be acting as judge and jury in court cases. All these corrupt motherfuckers letting the pedos off while they're giving some guy who sells weed fucking 6 years. Nah, mate. Nah. That is not right. Get on consensus and let's all give him a sentence we feel he deserves, eh? That's what I'm talking about. Fuck the fucking monetary policies in the banking system. This shit can change the fucking world. DLT and blockchain technology, people are missing the bigger picture. And I know that some people are going to come back at me like, fucking hell, Scott, might not even be alive 2030, mate. It could happen in 2025, mate. Don't take my word for it. I'm not the one making the policies. I wish I fucking was. We'd already be in. We'd already be voted on our fucking phones and blockchain instead of using a piece of paper and a pencil. Digital IDs, guys, and distributed ledger technology is going to change the fucking world. I am absolutely positive there are some people near the top that are absolutely shitting their pants on how far this is going to go. They've got to be, because they're not going to get away with the way they've been living for much longer. And I understand 2 decades seems a long time for some people, but it's not for your 2-year-old. It's not for your 2-year-old for 2 decades to pass and they end up 22. And then they're changing the fucking world through DLT because they're not putting up with the shit anymore. The shit we've put up with because we had to. But the technology's there now to help us. It's there to help us. Everyone's just sat there wondering, oh, when fucking moon? When fucking moon? Jesus, when are you going to be happy? What's moon? Let's change the fucking world. Fucking moon. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, let's all get some nice extra value. Oh, climbing wall there, get that in my back garden. Watch this path. Climbing wall, I want that in my garden. Anyway, you know what I'm getting at, guys? Like, look beyond internet of value. Look beyond the internet of things and you can't paying for shit. Monthly subscriptions and that. What's it going to mean when we start voting on DLT? How much can we change the world? Something to think about. Enjoy your weekend. Health and happiness to you and yours. Hope you all stay well. Live long and hodl. We love crypto. We love XRP. And we love you. Fuck yeah. Peace.